Good morning, folks. This is the second part of our reading with Tarot by Izzy regarding Did Channing Tatum and Tandy Newton fight over Will Smith? We did the first part yesterday and we're going to have a look at the second part here. Please bear in mind this is for entertainment purposes only. It's not to be taken too seriously. And what we're reading is the current energies from Channing Tatum's perspective at this time. Please like and subscribe and share the video if you can. We'll be using the cards we used yesterday, the Mystic Monday Tarot card and the Soul's Journey. Okay, so we'll just move this to the side, and I've brought up another article. I think it was a BBC, I quoted yesterday. I think that's a nice quote there. Trust your intuition. So I suppose that's not a true word to be said there, and she's managed to drop the cards everywhere. What a start to a card reading. Just as well I don't take myself too seriously, that's all I can say. Anyway, getting back to the article, it says several rumours suggested that Tandy Newton decided to depart from Magic Night 3 after she and Channing Tatum had a fight over the Will Smith's Oscar drama. However, this is not true. Fans have been waiting for Magic Night 3 to come out soon, and the recent departure of Tandy from the film has left everyone shocked. It did not take long for speculations to start emerging online that tried to give the reason for her sudden exit. As hilarious as it sounds, a news report had everyone convinced that the actress made this decision because of an argument she had with Channing regarding Will's Oscar event. And this article is from www.hitc.com. Channing-Tatum Will Smith. So it continues. The rumour started after a news report published by The Sun hinted the same. The article noted that Tandy and Channing had a fallout when they were discussing Will's actions during an Oscar event. The news emerged after the outlet was given this information by a source who was allegedly present on the set. The source noted they fell out over the debacle at the Oscars. I was in set, I watched it and him. They were in and out of the house, and where we were filming this and having this confrontation. It did not take long for a posted actress to come forward and deny these rumours. This report is completely inaccurate, said the rep to the Daily Mail. At the same time, a representative for Warner Brothers also denied these rumours and stated Tandy had decided to leave the show because she had to deal with an urgent family matter. Now, Salma Hayek, it's Hayek, will be replacing the actress. Given that Tandy has already shot the scenes for the film, it looks like Salma will have to retake all of them. Okay, so now we have the other perspective. She wasn't sacked, and they didn't have a fallout. And the reason Tandy left was due to family issues. I think when I read yesterday, there was an indication that there was some pressure that Tandy was under, and she was having to rely on her strength. If you go back and look at that, number 5, I think, the first part of this reading. So we're going to do another hexagon spread. This is from the hexagram spread, in fact, and this is from Channing Tatum's point of view. So we'll just see what he thinks. Has it all been blown into proportion? Like gossip is. Everybody likes a bit gossip. And harmless gossip's okay, but, when it turns nasty, it can really affect people's lives. And nowadays, with the days with the internet, it's all the same. What's that saying? There's a story about the priest. This individual goes to the priest and says that they had told a lie and they didn't know how to take it back. I think it was in confession. And the priest said, they're looking for a plan how to take back the lie and make up for it. And the priest sent them out and told them to burst a feather pillow. So they went out and they burst this feather pillow, and the feathers went everywhere. Up and down, in the streets, down the drains, everywhere. And the individual goes back to the priest and says, wait a minute, I did what you asked, Father. I burst that pillow, the feathers went everywhere, but I can't pick them all up. Here endeth the lesson when it comes to gossip, and it's malicious. Okay, alright, so let's have a wee. Had a good shuffle at this, I had a good pre-shuffle as well, but I just like you to see that I have cut that cards and shuffled the cards. And I didn't do a very good job there, but here we go. Current situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the present situation regarding the challenges now is the King of Cups. Don't know if you can see that quite clearly there. Apologies for the reflection of this ring thing light. Apparently that's what everybody uses nowadays. Some people use it for makeup. My age, I didn't need to worry about makeup. But if it works for these purposes, and again the cards are quite shiny as well, so that we've got an effect with the cards being shiny, so it's a wee double dunt here. So when we look at the King of Cups, you know, what's making an impact on Channing just now, and it's mindfulness. And the King of Cups is able to carry his emotions, his intentions, his aptitude and wit. And basically scoring high on the emotional intelligence. He's a master of his emotions and is able to apply humanity in his thinking processes as well. He's got a level of connection with people that comes easily, and he's able to relate to people with different personalities, and it makes him an excellent communicator. The waters are calm, you know, even when there's turbulence present. He's able to weather the storms and handle any hectic situations with grace. He's got a gift for guidance, and he can easily influence people around him as well. You know, so basically what this card is saying, Channing, to, you know, channel his inner mindfulness. That's what we would say there. So, you know, the Princess of Wands, you know, what's happened recently, and we'll have a look at the Princess of Wands here. And the Princess of Wands is in the reverse. Wands is usually the sign of a communicator. It can bring good news, especially the Eight of Wands can be rapid action. But where we have the Princess of Wands in the reverse, we'll have things didn't go to plan recently. You know, it's like a learning curve that Channing is having to go through. And it's just as well, he's got this personality and he can handle the changes in his situation as well. And it's basically, it's saying it's easy to get stuck in the idea of being perfect. However, that can actually paralyse any actions that you have before you even get started. And you might get to an idea like you're just chucking things and hoping it'll stick to the wall, hoping ideas will work. So what you really need to do is get yourself out of the situation that you're feeling just now. Use whatever happened recently as a learning experience. Dig into your personal emotions. Don't take it too personally, whatever happened. You're not a dead end just now. You've got a wee hiccup, but you've got the personality and the resources to overcome it. So give yourself some slack. Don't be too hard on yourself, Channing. That's what I would say. So that's what happened fairly recently. Oh well, we've got the strength in the reverse, and I think yesterday when we looked at Tandy's one, the strength was in the upright. That was representing Tandy. So, was his view of Tandy, and this is a tarot card reading only. I'm not speaking for Channing, and I'm not speaking for Tandy. I'm interpreting what I see here. So the strength in the upright is, as it says, it is the strength, it's inner strength. You know, it's a major arcana, and as I say, I had sort of decided yesterday that this was actually, it was Tandy. and how what she relied on was her inner strength to get through whatever she is facing just now. But in the reverse, it is being apprehensive, doubtful, and having anxiety, having hit a bump in the road, and maybe him and her did hit a bump in the road, and it's made him take a step back. Maybe he hasn't met somebody quite like Tandy. It's quite, no, speak her mind and stick by her principles and hold her end up, if this did happen, as allegedly. Um, Again, maybe so that Tanya's having a bit of a difficult time. Maybe he does normally say like that, and maybe as the press coverage says that she had to leave because of personal family issues, he's seen it in the reverse, that maybe he's seen there's something a bit different. Maybe she's been reacting a bit differently from what he expected. And, you know, he realises that maybe she's going through a bit of a difficult time, and she needs support. So maybe that's what we're saying just now, how you view Tandy. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So after after the outcome of that, what we're looking at is usually the Nine of Cups is it's a celebration, is before the Ten of Cups, the family celebration. And it is usually the sign of, again, wealth, celebration. Looking at, what you can celebrate, what you've achieved. It's like looking at pleasures, wish come true, your wish is my command. It's more, it's like a wish card, and I think himself, maybe he's feeling a bit more content with himself. He's got a sense of completion, and he's looking to complete this project. And he feels that his ideas are blossoming into fruition, and maybe there's a wee bit of a balance between his health, wealth, love, and all sorts. Basically he can count his blessings in his personal circumstances. Professionally, maybe it's had a wee bit of hiccup, but personally, he can count his blessings. He's fortunate. He's blessed with the people he's got around him, and he can use that to get through the situations that's coming forward. And the next situation is we have, as a result of this ongoing project with the Magic in rank 3, is tending to the Pentacles, is watching the Pentacles grow. He's hoping for a successful outcome. Pentacles usually means money, so we've got love, your achievement, emotional well-being, which is looking really good, Shani. And then we move on to your project in relation to the Pentacles, and as I say, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, and the picture more or less speaks for itself. It is watering the Pentacles, it's nurturing the Pentacles, it's watching the Pentacles grow. It's being patient with your investment and looking at the sustainability of it, and you're looking forward to the future for the long-term strategy. We're putting I think you, the producer for this as well, what you put into it, you're putting your blood, sweat and tears, and you're working hard to make an outcome, because it builds on the foundation that you want. And it's just saying, be patient, let it grow, water your ideas, fertilise your ideas, or maybe that's the wrong word, fertilise. You know what I mean, grow. And it's not as if, what's in is you're in the occupation, you're in for the long haul. You're not going to disappear anywhere fast. You're enjoying yourself too much. We then we're looking more to the outcome, I would say, after the film is released. We now have the Five of Swords. Swords is not usually a very happy situation. It can be quite negative. That's all I'm going to say. It can be quite negative on that. And I would say in the upright, it's all about conquest, survival, self-interest, but it's in the reverse, and what this card is telling you now is to forgive and forget, amend any conflict that you've got caught up with that's causing you tension, unnecessary stress and anxiety. Be ready just to let it go, forgive and let go, so that you can leave the drama behind once and for all. And if it's proven difficult, just take care of yourself, protect your magic. And how appropriate is this magic, Mike 3? Protect that. Don't waste your energy trying to make people validate you, your opinions. You know, all you need is the stamp of approval from yourself, and you're a good, decent guy under it all. So heal those wounds that you may have, forgive, forget, amend any conflict, and once you do that, you'll move on fully. And the outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, again, Pentacles is a money card. It's a fantastic card. I love seeing that as an outcome for you. You've had a wee bit of a tough time, but the outcome on the current situation where we are just now, the outcome for you is abundance, manifestation, prosperity. Bear in mind, forgive yourself and forgive others. You know, you're taking in the form of the financial wealth, the seeds that you've planted have grown even further. The earth is fertile. Here's that word fertile again. It's bringing you assets. You're rich, not just financially, but in your relationships, career and family. And again, that reflects the Nine of Cups. You're holistically all round wealthy. So keep sending out those good vibes. Keep those positive vibes going. And everything you send out positive, you'll get back twofold. I still say the same, even if you're negative, you'll get back negativity. So keep that good good ideas for the future. Because you'll attract resources for new ventures. Use your common sense and practicality to expand your growth and make real world impact. The universe is supporting you on your expansion in the form of business investment. Ask and you shall receive. So good for you, Channing. I doubt very much you'll see this, son, for this wee granny in the middle of Scotland, but you've had a wee bit of a tough time, but you're a decent guy and I wish you every success. And the film, and I'll need to watch it. I might actually get shocked. Okay, I'm not even going to bother with the lesson card because you've got it there. You don't need a lesson. You've already learned it. You've already had your shot. Thank you for watching, folks. I hope you like, subscribe and share. Take care. Bye.